And Zeller kicks to Bradley. And Thomas has it in the corner. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's on Jared Sullinger, looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Sanders checked in for Lopez. Boozer comes in for Porzingis. Williams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Grant in for Aaron Aflalo. And that one's good. Harrison.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Rozier the pass to Lee. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And Boston has possession following the miss by Freak. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Rozier missing.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And so that's the end of the first.
Carmelo,
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Thomas, no good. The Knicks leading by 16. Harrison passes to Porzingis. Some nice passing by New York here. Off with the layup. And the Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. And it's Bradley off the drive.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Thomas. Aaron Aflalo picking up that last basket. Thomas a screen. And Zeller kicks to Thomas. Back to Zeller. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Tyler Zeller. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Zeller. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Freak with it. He's guarded by Thomas. The shot by Harrison, no good. Bradley drives in. Sullinger outside. That three off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And here's Freak. 28 points for him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it. And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, 11th in free throw percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Now here's Bradley. He has 6, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at New York. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And of course, Boston just way behind.
And I think for the Knicks, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
It really has been something to see. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
Celtics trail by 17. To the right side. Hutchinson, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 8 points for him. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Freak with it. Thomas is there. And Freak throws it down hard.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. To the paint, got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now, here's Bradley. 6 points for him. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. Anthony with the bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Celtics trail by 21. Outside Bradley. Feeds to Thomas. And stolen by Freak. All alone. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by New York. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Freak. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Pass to Thomas. Can they get it? Buries the jump shot. Thomas got 10. The Knicks leading by 23. Now, Freak. He has 30. In the game. That's good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Now, here's Bradley. He has 6. Dishes it to Thomas. And stolen by Freak for the finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Thomas, a screen on a Flalo. There's the pick. And Thomas, here we go. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
Here's Hutchinson. Off with the layup. 1 second left. Shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
Every dime is a flake.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Harrison, he's in at the point. Sanders is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Afflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
The shot by Harrison, no good.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
And the shot is good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Out left to the wing. Porzingis passes to Harrison. Here's Porzingis. Olynyk is covering. Freak kicks to Afflalo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Sanders. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Hutchinson. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Afflalo. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Harrison. That's good. Harrison's got 46 points.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Farley defended by Harrison. They set the pick. That's a 2 from Lee. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. It only got louder as that lead got bigger.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.